company. I cannot exist without your name. Everywhere you're going, I'll be there. You touch me lips in my heart. Yeah, pumping hard. You touch me lips in my heart. So vital, I love carnival fan. I am a carnival fan. So on every road or boat was sailing.
WEFM is SVG.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
It is 7:21 here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is time for Activated Mornings Talk segment with Roleza and Dianna. At this time, we will have a commentary with Mr. PeeJohn, who is already on the line. PeeJohn, good morning.
Good morning to you both, and I hope you're having a good day so far.
Thank you.
Does any of you have a Vincent passport?
They're saying yes and say something as well. Leave it alone. Yes, PeeJohn.
Yes. Hold on to it, because according to recent reports, the Vincentian passport is the third most powerful in the East English-speaking Caribbean, while it ranks 24th in the world out of a possible 199. This gives the holder the opportunity to travel to about 157 destinations out of a total of 227 without a visa. This is according to a group called Henley and Partners. They produce what they call the Henley Passport Index, and is described as the original authoritative ranking of the world's passport, according to the number of destinations their holders can access without a visa or without a prior visa. The index is based on information from the International Air Transport Association and the company's own research. Now, how do we rank? In the Caribbean, number one is Barbados. Well, they are 24th in the world, and their passport could take you to 165 destinations. Number two is the Bahamas, at 22nd in the world. Their passport takes you to 161 destinations. Then St. Vincent and St. Kitts tie for third place at 24th in the world, and their passport could take you to 157 destinations without visa. Number 5 is Antigua, 27th in the world, 153 destinations. Number 6, Trinidad and Tobago, 28th in the world, 152 destinations. Tied for 7th is Grenada and St. Lucia, ranked 30th in the world, and their passport take you to 148 destinations. Then number 9, we have Dominica, ranking 31st in the world with 145 destinations. And you have Belize at number 10, ranking 49th in the world with 103 destinations. Guyana is 54th with 92 destinations. And last on the list in the English-speaking Caribbean is Jamaica, ranking 56th in the world with 89 destinations, below well below 100. So when we talk about passport, it is much more than a travel document. It gives you a certain amount of freedom to go wherever you want to go. And perhaps that is why sometimes in the political arena, discussion on passport come up in a certain way. Because some passports are in high demand and some people see it as a currency, a means of exchange to improve their condition in life and so on. So that's it. I don't know if you have any questions.
Well, I find it curious that us and St. Kitts and Nevis rank the same. And I know that St. Kitts and Nevis has a citizenship by investment program. And one of the things that, or one of the thoughts that is generally put out there is that the citizenship by investment program, quote unquote, devalues the, as you use the word, currency of the passport situation. So I find that interesting that for persons who are opposed to citizenship by investment program, that us and St. Kitts and Nevis rank the same. So a little bit interesting there.
When you look at the list of countries who are very low in the ranking, one wonders whether that the people, citizens of these countries, if they could get hold of a certain passport, it would be better for them. And perhaps that is one of the reasons why certain countries, the rich people, are trying to hold on to as many passports as possible, passport they consider to be valuable.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting information.
Yeah, very, very.
but it's good to know that St. Vincent is ranking high on a particular list. Perhaps we should support the government in guarding our passport and not making it a currency for exchange. And that's it from me.
All right. Thanks very much, PeeJohn. See you tomorrow.
All right. Indeed, as you said, it really is a very interesting information there from PeeJohn. Definitely something for us to think about, right? I don't have any further thoughts on that. Just the intrigue. And at this time, no further thoughts on that. But yesterday, if you recall, yesterday we were talking.
All right, so first off, good morning, everybody.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Please forgive me. Please forgive.
We got manners, folks. We got manners.
Yes, we do. Right. We have brought up C. Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good morning to our friends, our neighbors, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Let me say like the PeeJohn, how one are doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? I'm looking out my window, and first of all, I'm glad that I can look out the window and I can be looking at the sea, but outside is looking a bit hazy. And I think that's in the weather forecast. So in the weather forecast, it is looking a bit hazy outside. Nevertheless, I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Roleza, how are you?
Well, all the rest of the song I'm surrounded by.
You know, that's the only line I know.
No, I'm pleased to chilling in the West Indies.
Oh, Jah provide me with my wants and needs.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So yes, Jah has provided me with all my wants and my needs. I have woken up this morning and I have life and I am content. All right. So trust that everybody is doing A-OK, or you are on the road, the figurative road to being A-OK. All right. So good morning to those of you heading to school, to work, to conduct business in town, and it is the 30th. Hey, folks, y'all made it. Y'all made it. Y'all made it through December. You made it to January. So I know some persons may have already gotten paid, and some persons are going to be paid tomorrow. So you know what that means? Town going to be busy, all right? People paying bills, people doing this, and people doing that. So again, for persons on the roads, the drivers, etc., be mindful of how you drive. Place is going to be congested today and tomorrow, so be mindful of that. All right. And
oh boy, yes.
Yeah. So if you have to do your business today instead of waiting till tomorrow, because you know how the place is going to be. All right. So good morning to everybody, and we are here with you for Activated Mornings for today, Thursday.
Yes. All right. So now that we've had our greetings, we've exchanged our greetings. Listen, remember when we have our talk segments, you can call us. You can send us a message on WhatsApp if you don't feel like call and let us hear your beautiful voice. You can send us a WhatsApp message 457-9997. Now, yesterday we were talking about plane issues. We were mentioning a couple of things that we're seeing recently in the media about aircraft, and unfortunately yesterday an incident occurred in America. So at the moment there's a massive search operation underway after a passenger aircraft carrying 64 people collided mid-air with a US Army Black Hawk helicopter with 3 soldiers on board near the Reagan National Airport outside of Washington DC. um Fatalities have been confirmed. There hasn't been a number. They haven't released a number on how many fatalities, but fatalities have been confirmed, and rescuers have not yet pulled any survivors from the water that is at this time reportedly freezing cold, right? So no survivors have been pulled from that. The American Airlines flight was en route to Kansas. And that flight is now in water, according to the news report, in pieces, right? So they are in pieces in the water. The airport is closed and will be closed until at least 11 a.m. today. According to reports, several members of the figure skating community were on the flight, on the passenger flight. And that's a message from the figure skating community, from the figure skating. It's a really unfortunate situation. This occurred as the plane was landing. So the plane was about to land, and the Black Hawk helicopter was on a training flight at the time of the incident.
Yeah, and they're saying that is actually the first incident in 16 years with a commercial involved in a commercial flight. So it's really disheartening to have to hear of this. Happened in the night as well. So happened in the night. It's cold as well. So the likelihood of possibly finding survivors might be very slim. But of course, you still try to be optimistic, but very slim. All right. So that was just something there to note, given that we were speaking about recent flight incidents within the Caribbean. And now we heard about this happening last night. All right. So,
yeah. So we.
All right. So by way of other updates, remember that coming up at 8:05, we bring to you this morning's Cop Chat. And at 9:20 this morning, we'll be conducting an interview with Ron D. Luther McIntosh, who's the Consul General of SVG to the United States of America. And we'll be discussing on immigration/deportation concerns. All right. So you want to stay tuned for a full, informative, activated mornings program, as usual, here on WEFM.
You know I don't like gossip, but oh my gosh.